So we'll get started in just a minute. Make sure you have a big glass of water. We are doing a speak out voice practice today. And as I mentioned, the theme, I like to do themes today, is noise. So we'll see how we incorporate that into our intentional phrases. So let's get going with our first me, me, my, mo, moo, sitting nice and tall and always taking nice deep breaths from the belly. Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. Hello, Carol. Welcome. Is this your first time tuning in for the live session as well? Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's do that again with intent. May, me, my, mo, moo. Good. We'll do that a few more times. Good. Okay. Welcome, Carol. May, me, my, mo, moo. And you can see when I'm doing these may, me, my, mo, moos, I'm really exaggerating the mouth movements, make it really big. With Parkinson's, we always want to make things, especially in practice, really big and over the top. Let's do one more. May, me, my, mo, moo. Good. Okay. We hold them, try to hold them for at least 10 seconds. And this is with a really well projected voice that we're aiming to get, for example, to the back of a large auditorium. So really well projected up and over top of your screen. We hold that ah with good voice quality for 10 seconds if we can. Here we go. Up and over the screen. Good. Keep it going if you can for that 10 seconds. If you want to hold it a few seconds after, if you're able to, that's perfectly fine as well. But make sure you stop if you run into really gravelly or harsh voice quality. Let's do it again. Here we go. Projecting forward. Keep that going. Good. Just making a note of how many we do here. And feel free to sip frequently on your water as we go through the practice. And let's do it again. Keep it going. Good. And a few more, then we'll move on to our glides. Ready? Up and over top of your screen. There's that beep for you, Jim. Nice satisfying beep to know that you got to the end of that ah. And another one. Here we go. Keep it strong. Try to keep it equally loud throughout. Sitting nice and tall. Good. We'll do one more ah. Here we go. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall, chest lifted. Good. Okay, moving on to that glide. We start with our baseline ah with intent, with focus. We bring it up to a higher pitch. We stop, we take a breath. We start at the top and bring that ah back down to baseline, to home base, we call it that. Ah, that is your baseline pitch. Okay, here we go. Ah. And then take a breath. Ah. Good. So still the nice open mouth, projected voice. The only difference is we're bringing it up in pitch and down, really working those laryngeal muscles. Let's try it again. Ah. Take a breath. Ah. And you are working within your own pitch. Everyone's vocal range is different. We all start at different pitches. We end on different pitches. So you do what feels comfortable for you. If you feel your voice is warmed up, and you can maybe put, let's do it again. Ah. Take a breath. Ah. Good. We'll do 2 more glides. Ah. Take a breath. Ah. And 1 more. Make it a good one. Ah. Ah. Okay, moving on to the counting exercise. Today we're going to count in groups of 3. So like the may, me, my, mo, moos, they're nice and smooth and connected. So we do 1, 2, 3, all as if it's one word, and lots of exaggerated intonation. Remember, we are building strength and endurance in the speech and voice muscles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to get your voice up and over the net. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Is it getting over the net? 10, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12. Try to make it just like me, nice and exaggerated, drawn out. Now we're going to do 12 backwards to 1, going by 3s. Okay, so 12, 11, 10, the first one. 12, 11, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, on to the fun stuff. As I mentioned, today's theme is noise. And I found a little poem from an author that I used to love as a child, Silverstein, not sure how it's pronounced. But this is all about noise. So I'm going to say it one sentence at a time, and then you'll repeat right after me and try to use the same intonation, that up and over the net voice that I'm using. Okay, here we go. Let's have one day for girls and boyses. When you can make the grandest noises. Screech, scream, holler, and yell. Buzz a buzzer, clang a bell. Sneeze, hiccup, whistle, shout. Laugh until your lungs wear out. Toot a whistle, kick a can. Bang a spoon against a pan. Sing, yodel, bellow, hum. Blow a horn, beat a drum. Rattle a window, slam a door. Scrape a rake across the floor. Use a drill, drive a nail. Turn the hose on the garbage pail. Shout yahoo, hooray, hooray. Turn up the music all the way. Try and bounce your bowling ball. Ride a skateboard up the wall. Chomp your food with a smack and a slurp. Chew, chomp, hiccup, burp. One day a year do all of these. The rest of the days be quiet, please. So I'm going to tell you why that's a good exercise. Not only is it loud, intentional voicing, you also have the added challenge of trying to remember. You don't have the poem in front of you. You're hearing me say it one time, and then you're having to repeat it back with intent. So that's challenging enough. At the same time, being able to keep the rhythm of the poem, which is very musical, is also an added challenge. So if you struggled with that one, don't worry. That was a much higher level one that we did. Whatever you could repeat and remember, that's great. But anyway, just thought that was a really neat poem. Now, to go along with our theme of noise, for the next part, the cognitive activity, if you could turn up your volume on your speaker a little bit, you're going to want to really listen. Make sure there's no background noise. We're going to be listening to a sound. You'll hear it twice, so listen carefully. And for the lower level, if you just want to name, say with intent, what you think, not actually whether you get it right, even whether you can identify it, that's not important. It's can you listen, which is a cognitive activity, identify a sound, and I'm going to... Maybe I'll do a little test and you can give me a thumbs up that yes, you can hear this. Okay, we'll do the first one as a test one. Listen carefully. 2 times. Okay. Did you hear that? Did it come through okay? Okay. With intent, tell me, what do you think that was? If you didn't hear it, maybe adjust your volume on your microphone or on your speaker a little bit so it comes through nice and loud. Strike! Good. So for that one, if you're on level 1, you might just say bowling with intent. For a higher level, you might say something like, I hear a clacking noise. I think it's someone playing bowling at a bowling alley, and then make it into a full sentence. Okay, here's number 2. Are you ready? Listening, you'll hear it 2 times. With intent. Yes, and are you saying it? I hope you're saying it with intent. Tell me, describe what you're hearing, and whatever you're saying, say it with intent to me right up and over the net. Okay, you ready for the next one? With intent. Tell me what you heard. Okay, ready for the next one? That one was a bit tougher. Yes, owl. Good, Betty. Yep, flush. You guys have got it right so far. Bowling, flush. That one was tougher. They'll play it 2 times. Oh, sorry, I played that one. Clicking pen. Good, Donna. And then there was the next one. Okay, but making sure that you are saying it with intent. Good, it was a plate, Donna. That one was a breaking plate. Here's the next one, ready? It'll play 2 times. You know what I'll do after? I'll play the next one. Under this event post on the forum, I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll put all the sounds so that you know exactly which sound it was. Here's the next one. We'll do a couple more. It'll play 2 times. Oh, sorry. It's going to play it again. Some of these are tough. Okay, here's the next one. So remember, with intent, up and over the net. Do 1 more. No, we'll do 2 more because we're on number 9. We'll do 10 of them. Good, Donna. Yes. And here comes the last one. Really make this a good one. Tell me with intent what you hear. Good, Scott. Yes, that one was ducks. Okay, I will list these under the event, 1 to 10. What were the sounds? And you can tell me. We can have a little competition and see who scored the highest. But anyway, I hope that after you heard those sounds that you were telling me with intent what exactly, yes, Carol, ducks quacking, it was for sure. So if you have a few minutes after we sign off, do 3 to 5 minutes of reading out loud with that up and over intentional voice and really get yourself calibrated